a storage locker all lined up to close. I've got another bag. Final contracts have just come in for a house purchase in Lincolnshire now. So it's probably, almost certainly, going to be...
I'm a frog pool.
I'm a frog pool. I'm a frog pool. A very mild day. Not long till I'm back at the nurseries. And it's not raining. Let's give in Rasher a walk. And once we're back in, I've just got a computer I'm updating, so hoping well that's going to go okay. And I'm going to start to sort out my boxes to go back to Lincolnshire. What's going to fit in the car, so I might actually start loading in some bits and bobs and start to sort out my clothes out the wardrobe, bag up what I can bag up and things like that. And golly, oh, waiting for a phone call as well with our house move and all the rest of it is very much going on. So we've got a storage locker all lined up, so I'm just waiting for a call now just to get the details on getting the keys for that, and all being well, we'll be moving a substantial amount of our belongings to Lincolnshire into storage around mid-March. Fingers crossed. This can all go horribly wrong. Stress levels are high. It is even possible that by around that date we may be able to complete the new property, because we're going to be, all being well, handing over the keys to our Manchester property in also towards the end of March. So we're hoping everything's all going to get completed by April, and then obviously Sandra's got to give in, so you're actually a nightmare, 3 months notice. So he's looking, if everything goes to plan and we don't have any dramas or scream ups, that Sandra will have given in a notice and we'll be moving in probably May or June. So initially Sandra's going to come up, just get everything ready. Obviously I'm going to do what I can, but I'm going to be working, which is a bit of a nightmare. And then her mum will be following. So yeah, stress levels high, and it can all go horribly wrong. Even right now it can still go wrong, but we are now getting dates set. This Honda, I think we've explained, this is brilliant. These seats come up here, which gives quite a long deep bit of storage, so I can put boxes quite high here. Obviously they do fall down flat as well, but I think I'm going to probably box up things here initially, because obviously going over to Lincolnshire, the Mumbies, the nurseries in Mumby is just going to be me and Rasha. So yeah, I think I'll start getting a couple of boxes in and see how we go. Alright, sort of progress. So that's 2 bags of clothes. I've got another bag, a final bag if you like, which will be literally the day before I leave. I've got some other bits and bobs in the boot. Still plenty of space, all on target for everything to fit. All being well. Saying goodbye to our neighbours. Neighbours, good neighbours are worth a weight in gold. Right, so these boxes here are just general backup computer drives. That's empty at the moment. Power bank I'm going to put in the footwell on the front of the car, and I've got some camera gear and my laptop and a bag of clothes, and that should be everything in the car packed up. Yeah, I was just talking to next door. She's pregnant. She's got a little girl due in June, and they've only been the third lot of people I've ever lived in that house. So George and Mary, Dave and Diane, and the girl next door. They're brilliant neighbours, really nice neighbours, and probably never see them again, or the baby. Never say never, we might come back. Right, look at the time, I need to press on. bit of running around to do. What am I going to forget? What am I going to leave at home that I should have taken away with me? I've got food shopping stuff to do in possibly the next day or so. I was just saying to Sandra before, I've actually packed way too many clothes for the campsite. Fortunately, a lot of these will be to stay in the plastic storage boxes, but literally I'm recording this now, a couple of weeks I've got a big storage container lined up, and so yeah, I'll be able to put what I can in my wardrobes and on my shelves in my Adria caravan, and then in a couple of weeks I'll be able to sort out what I need, what I don't need, and I've got a massive big storage container ready for the first lot of items to come over for the house move. Right, I've just been to see something. I need to pick up a bit to take with me, and I think that's pretty well my run around for today. Done with. What's the temperature today? It's very mild, 15 degrees, very mild, almost tropical, isn't it? Oh, I'm just passing a tree and it's got a bit of blossom on it. Right, let's get home and get a quick check on Rasha and think about what I'm going to do for my tea, or our tea tonight. Going on, just been talking to our local postman. I've never really so I've got a couple of postmen, one that I do know from years back, and there's a guy who actually lives down the road. He's asking about selling his house and all the rest of it. We're inspiring a few people to do lifestyle changes. Rasha, what is up with you? You know something's going on, don't you? You know. I don't know how you know something's going on. Anyway, I can't show you what I've got in my hand, but I can waft some paper. We've now got our contracts have just come in for our house purchase in Lincolnshire now. So the CR1 forms, and thank goodness they've come in time before I go back to Lincolnshire. So we've got to fill those in tonight, sign and get witnessed, send them a registered post, and yeah, that's another milestone over and done with. All happening, a lot going on. Just been in the house and we forgot we were going to put Lee on video. Actually, are you with your brother? Your big brother?
What?
Are you with your big brother? Should we bring your big brother in? Hey, Simon. Right, so we're going to give you some breaking sort of news. Do you want to break the news to what's happening?
You can do it.
I can do it. You've got your own little fan club out there. So this is our Lee, otherwise known as Alec. Can you remember why you get called Alec?
No.
Lucy said, instead of saying our Lee, when Lucy was little, she said, "It's Alec." Alec. So Lucy used to call you Alec. Lee is probably, almost certainly, going to be joining us on our Lincolnshire Life, aren't you? So he's going to be coming over to Lincolnshire in a few weeks when we do the move, set up the new house, because obviously that's going to be empty for a couple of months while Sandra's serving her notice in, and starting a new life in Lincolnshire. Excited?
Yeah.
Or scared?
A bit.
Bit scared. Big adventures.
Yeah.
And then obviously Lee's going to then be looking for some kind of a little job over Skegness way. So say if everything goes to plan, and this could all trip up. I keep saying this. It's so everything could trip up, but if it all goes to plan, where the house is, there is a bus virtually outside and things like that. So you're not far from Skegness, Wainfleet, that sort of area. So if anybody's got any jobs for Lee, you're ready to go, aren't you?
Yeah.
Pretty well trained, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, and his part-time, say, Lee's working on an app, aren't you? You're developing.
Yeah.
And then going into the autumn period, we'll be having to sit down and we'll all know a little bit more of where we're up to and where we're going and everything like that. So I might not see you now, Lee, until Lincolnshire. What are you going to become? Do you know what they call? If you live in Lincolnshire, do you know what you're called?
Well,
You're called a yellow belly. Are you looking forward to becoming a yellow belly?
definitely.
Definitely. So, Lee, going to be part of the Lincolnshire adventure. Just thought we'd share that. You're the first to know, aren't they, Lee? Right. Give everybody a wave. Give all your brothers and sisters out there. A lot of people can relate to you, Lee. Keep saying, "Oh, we've got a son like Lee." Together now, all together now. 1, 2, 3. All together now. All together. Do you remember that song, Sandra?
No.
No. Oh. Right. Who are we joined by?
Hannah.
Hello, Hannah. People keep saying how much you look like your mum on videos and things.
I agree.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, right. I think we're going to have a 5-minute chat.
It shouldn't be that surprising, Neil.
It's been a very long 24 hours. Right.
It has.
We're sorting out bits and bobs, and there's a hat that somebody knitted for. Is it knitted or crocheted?
Crocheted.
Crocheted for Sandra. I can't remember who it was now, but Hannah's taking custody of it. So if you're watching this, go on, do a little bit of a model. You're going to do a bit of a twirl. There you go. That's it. Go, spin round.
You're not giving me much room.
Oh, sorry. So this time last year, me and Hannah, we just come back from. How long were we?
A week.
Was it a full week? Wasn't it? Yeah. Because we come back from Cornwall, haven't we? So, and then where are we off to in a minute, Sandra? What are we going to do next?
We're going to go and see my friend Sarah.
Yeah. And what we're going to see Sarah for?
That's personal information.
So we're waving bits of paper before that. We've got more contracts have come through and more signatures, and I think this should be the last signature that we're both needed, and we need a witness. Otherwise, it's going to get awkward because I'm not going to be here.
You're abandoning me, Neil, again.
I'm going to become the first of the family to become a yellow belly. So just filling Hannah in on Lee and everything. So was that unexpected or expected or just whatever?
Makes sense.
It makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah. Right, Hannah, have you got any plans for anything? What are you up to? Anybody an update? What are you doing work-wise or anything? Our new brothers and sisters that are watching.
Well, I've been hedge laying today, which is an ancient traditional woodland management thing, creating a living hedge by chopping it down.
Copsing it down and bending it over sort of thing, for want of a better word, without killing it.
That's why I'm covered in mud.
And that's covered in mud, so.
As opposed to the Neil technique where you just hack everything back.
Yeah.
And it all goes.
Wait for it to grow.
All goes. Well, wait till you see all the hedging of the nurseries that I hack back, as you call it. This year it's going to be beautiful.
If you let them grow, in a few years I can lay them for you.
Yeah,
and then you won't have to trim them.
It won't be a Tory park anymore. It's going to be they'll all be gone. So it's going to be lodges going on the nurseries.
Well, you'll still need a hedge, won't you?
Well, possibly. But the problem I've got is the hedging's got to be manageable, because obviously there's only me looking after the whole site and being able to reach up with cutters and hedge trimmers and things.
You're not really getting the principle of this laying.
No, we need to see a picture.
No, I know exactly what.
Do you? But do you understand why? You don't think you understand why it's done though?
Yeah. So we have got some of it has been laid.
Because the main trunk's going. So you're supposed to do hand gestures. Main trunk's going up and up.
Yeah, these go sideways that way.
Bend it over, you're getting the side branches going up. So it's more bushy, but not as up.
So you're using like a bush tucking knife to. That's the name. Because there's a name for the bush tucking knife. So have a special knife, and you've not got to chop it. It's about 40 degrees in, not 45. It's about 40 degrees,
like
and then bend. Yeah. So don't daft, you know.
But you still just hack everything back anyway.
It all grows. Look at our beautiful holly tree we've commented you on about the other day. Going the back garden. I've grown the biggest tomatoes. They're the size of pumpkins. The peas, the beans, the radishes, the potatoes, the thorn apple, the watermelon. I've grown a menagerie of things. Do you remember the watermelon? That wasn't a watermelon.
No.
I grew in the back garden.
Not the
Yeah.
poisonous thing.
No.
What?
So we've told this story before. A few years ago, there was some things I was growing in vegetables, and then this watermelon started to grow, and I'm thinking, and Sandra's going, "Have you planted that?" And I'm going, "Oh yeah, because I'm good." And this watermelon got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It's like I didn't even have how's it got here? And what had actually happened? And then when I cut it down to eat it, it was minging. It was dead tough and everything, but it was a Chinese squash.
It's full of
Surely.
seeds.
Sorry?
It's full of seeds.
Oh, because you let it mature too
So
much.
no,
No,
Shir-
it's designed. I mean, it's intentionally.
Oh.
the
so
disease.
Shirley lives next door. She's Chinese. She'd planted them. It'd come underneath the fence.
Oh.
And it grown on our side, so it was a Chinese squash thing, and I thought, but it looked like a watermelon, a big green watermelon, isn't
Watermelons
it?
are kind of squashes, just
Yeah.
sweet squashes, aren't they?
Yeah, but that variety, you grow it for the seeds, not for the flesh. It's a different variety.
Yeah, but Sandra was like, boom, and then as I say, the mystery of the thorn apple was the biggest mystery of it all, wasn't it? Deadly nightshade, poison. I grew that. The pumpkins.
You're trying to finish me off, weren't you?
Not half, yeah. So apart from Hedge Lane, what's any other projects on the
Well, we're just waiting for new projects to start, so we're kind of just like floating about, helping out other people.
So I'm guessing you're doing the hedging now before the nesting season, because that's only a few weeks away, isn't it? February?
It is. All the birds are singing.
March, isn't it? Yeah, and you should be butchering hedges then.
No. We've been pulling Typher as well, bulrush, getting ready for newt survey season.
We were at a bulrush pond at the weekend. Sandra bought a bulrush home, didn't you?
Oh no.
Is that naughty?
Well, they just spread and spread and spread.
Shall I show you?
Oh,
Quickly.
So yeah.
So
So we went for a walk last weekend, and I said to Sandra, my mum used to have some bulrushes in a jar.
Oh, dried ones.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right then.
But Sandra didn't. She found, oh look, it's come alive.
Neil said that it wouldn't, but it is exploding.
I said they need drying out. What have you brought home with you? What on earth is that?
An exploding bulrush.
What are you going to do with it, Sandra?
I'm not sure.
Before it spreads everywhere.
Why don't you plant the seeds in the back garden for the new occupier of the house?
I hate them.
Oh, and apparently, are you going on Toad Watch and Newt Watch? Because that's happening right now. I was watching a programme last night.
I don't.
What do you mean?
So apparently, in certain
Getting run over.
certain parts of the country now, the frogs and the toads and the newts are crossing into,
And they all die.
and they all die, and
Yeah.
they're looking for volunteers to get them over without them dying.
When do frogs spawn?
Any time from now.
Because I've still got your pond here that we need to relocate somehow.
Oh, bring it to us. But all the frogs are still going to try and breed.
They'll be in there now at it. So you need
I mean, I
to.
can just leave it there, but the new people might not know what it is.
They won't know what it is. It'll just be picked up and put in the bin. That. It's a yellow.
Leave a little sign. It's like, I'm a frog pool.
What do you need, Anna? What's it say again? You're what?
I'm a frog pool.
I'm a frog pool. I'm a frog
Put the
pool.
bulrush in it and stick a little sign to the
No,
bulrush.
because then they'll all grow. And then it'll just all be just Typher. It's prolific.
Excuse me.
Nobody has got any idea what I have to put up with at all.
Can you please edit that?
No, I'm not going to edit that. People can see what I have to put up with. Right? Why have you gone off camera, Sandra? Come on.
What do you think?
Dear. Right, Hannah. On behalf of your mother, would you like to say? And we're trying to think of a new word for viewers. So instead of everybody saying, "Hey guys," because that's what everybody. You go to the pub or a restaurant or a cafe. "Hi guys, what do you want from the menu?" Or "Hi guys, what do you want to?" I'm going to get rid of that. So somebody said, "Call everybody gems." Oh, you little gems out there, green-eyed monsters. And I come up with all our brothers and sisters.
What's the Welsh word for friend?
Iechyd da.
See that?
Yucky does hello in it.
I don't know. We'll see that then.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
works.
What? Welsh for friends.
Yeah.
Oh, no idea what is Welsh for friends.
You're going to tell us.
No, I thought you were going to come. You lived in Wrexham. How much Welsh did you learn?
A tiny bit.
Oh, then. What's Welsh for friends?
I don't know.
Can you? What's the mountain called? It's had to change its name, hasn't it? It's not called Snowdonia anymore, is it?
Erie.
Well, it'll always be Snowdonia for us. It's not Erie. Is it Erie?
Oh, well, that's Snowdonia. Snowdon, the mountain, is Bidford.
Yeah, as I say, they changed Snowdonia name, haven't they? It's all getting very confusing. Those of a certain age just want life to be simple.
It's
Right.
respectful.
Do what?
Respectful.
Respectful?
Hmm.
What? Who?
What if some French person came here and tried to call this, like, whatever Old Medellin is in French and demanded you called it Old Medellin in French?
We've got loads of places with French names in this country.
Yeah.
Loads of them. But we... Oh. Anyway. Right, go on, Sandy. Look, you stop being red.
Should we get going, Neil? Because time's ticking on. Sarah's waiting.
Right. Thank you, friends in Welsh, because we don't know what the word is. But if you know what the word friends is in Welsh, well, it's Scottish or Celtic.
Well, because we spent a lot of time in Wales.
I spent a lot of time in Cornwall.
Well, what's it in Cornish then?
I've got no idea. Right. At that point, do you want to say goodbye, Hannah?
Bye.
Sandra?
Bye.
Remember to stay tuned in. You never know what's coming up next.